Alright, I'm Sovereign Sage, and I'm annoyed because my last video was only like 22 minutes long because it got cut. Apparently, I had to go help my roommate do some stuff with some laundry stuff and stuff like that, and I stayed gone for a while, and I took a break and everything, and it was... When you pause videos on the PS4, even though the video is paused, it still counts down time, and I don't know why it does that. You would think it would pause it in the moment that it isn't recording, it would still hold that time, but it doesn't. You can literally record for 5 minutes and hit your home button and let it sit, and it still records for a full hour, and it acts like it does when it doesn't. It'll only keep that 5 minutes if you let it stay paused. And because I had the video paused for that long, instead of an hour video, it wound up being 22 minutes. So 22 out of 60 tells you for how many minutes I was gone. So I was gone for what feels like what, 40 fucking minutes? I don't think I was gone that long, but apparently I had it paused for 40 minutes. And I feel like that's absurd. I was not gone for over half an hour, but apparently I was. Anyway, this next part coming up is going to be tough, because we're going to have to fight her father. So I might use my high-leveled film for that. We got to get a picture of her, though, when we go in this room. This is the room that was always locked to us. Should be on this side here. Hesitant Ruka. Change my film. So this is her father's workshop. We were never allowed in here previously. Trying to see if I'm missing any dolls, because last time I counted that I was missing 9. Then I got 2 of them, so I should be missing 7. Let's see. Inspired by the legend of a mind-altering mask, Sakuya pursued an art lost to time, but in the end, it was all for nothing. Sakuya wanders in search of the reason for the failure of the Rite of Descent. Was the mask of the lunar eclipse less than perfect? Young Ruka enters Artisan's Hall to meet her father, unable to wait until he gets home. Young Ruka feels unable to call out to her father as he makes his masks. Yeah, see, I have 72 out of 79. So then, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the other one must be further up that I'm missing. Right here. I'm missing 18. How could that be? You should have almost all of them at this point. I'm missing a lot of shit. Not only am I missing that many of the dolls, but I'm also missing a lens for Misaki. She was supposed to have 3 lenses and I only had 2. So, I mean, like I said, I'm most likely gonna have to replay through this to get the ones that I'm missing. Because this is ridiculous. In order to have everything complete and maxed out on this game, it requires you to play through it several times. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. I know with the other Fatal Frames, I replay through them. Like, I was replaying through Fatal Frame 2 before I got this game. At the start of the month. I think I started it like the 1st or the 2nd. Or I might have started it last month, re-going through it, but I have to use my phone to record it. And I still need to finish that. We're on Chapter 7, Sai. But I've been so stuck with this game, and then I had to get 4 teeth pulled Monday, and today's Wednesday. I'm still healing. And I have a lot of other stuff going on right now, so I'm unable to work on things, and I have a bunch of stuff in Genshin that I'm stacked up with. I got 2 world quests, I got Nahida's story quest, Layla's hangout, and there was like some other event stuff that I haven't been able to do in Genshin that I want to focus on. So once I'm done with this, I'm going back to my Genshin stuff full time. So, like I said, I'm only taking a break long enough to get through the game all the way completely, and then I'll replay through it on my own to get what I'm missing. I feel like this Fatal Frame is different than the other ones. The other ones are fun enough to where you want to replay through them over and over, but this game I feel like it's not the same. Based on the way the game is set up and the location you're in, and the way the game story is, I mean, yeah, it's a fun game, but I don't know if it's a game you can see yourself replaying through numerous times. The other ones were more open world-ish, and were more funner. As where this one's too serious and too, like, cornered and tight as to where you are. That could be a problem. I think Fatal Frame 1 was the same way, which is why I only focus on 2, 3, and 5. They seem to be my favorite ones, because 1 was too short. It was too difficult at times. It was like really different, felt different. The ghosts were more different as well. And then the same thing with this one. But I do like this one. The remake looks great. Everything about it looks really good. It's just, I feel like it's one of those games that once you go through it once, that's kind of all it has to offer you. Which kind of sucks considering this is a $60 game. I'm near a doll. Oh shit. Oh, here we go. Damn it, I hope I didn't miss that doll in there. Shit. Can't avoid it. Can't avoid it. Oh, there. Oh my god. No, he's killing me. He killed me. He killed me. That's a death. Get off. Get off. No, I can't. I can't. He's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her. Oh, no. Ah, shit. That's tough. How do you fight that? No, not like that, my dear. Okay. Ah, you son of a bitch. Fuck. Well, there's your answer to that. How do you fight that? He broke my mirror stone. He killed me. It was at that moment I knew. Man, I don't have time to go get the images of him and then come back and save and then go back. I've been having to backtrack a lot with this game, and that's what's kind of getting also infuriating, is that you have to backtrack a lot. If you miss something, you have to go back and redo it. Oh my fucking god. That's what is annoying me about this game. Is unlike the other Fatal Frames where it's super fucking easy, this is one where it's not. You got ghosts that one-shot you. I mean, the other Fatal Frames had ghosts that could one-shot you as well. Like, if you encountered the Kusabi in Fatal Frame 2 right away, he could one-shot you. And I believe Rukakuze in Fatal Frame 3 could one-shot you. I don't know about Kyrie in Fatal Frame 1. I think she could also, if you encountered her early, I think she could one-shot you. And then Ose Kurosawa also one-shots you in Fatal Frame 5. Those are all the main boss ghosts for the game. Because in Fatal Frame 1, it's Kyrie. I don't think she had a last name. I can't remember it anyway if she does. Then Fatal Frame 2, it was Sai Kurosawa. In Fatal Frame 3, it was fucking Rukakuze. And then in Fatal Frame 5, it was Ose Kurosawa. And then here, it's Sakuya Haibara. So, yeah, I'm gonna get all the ghost images and then I'm gonna come back and save. I know that's fucking annoying, but that's just the way this game is. Oh man, you can't let him touch you at all? What am I supposed to do about that? No, seriously, I don't understand. I've never had this happen at all in this game before. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do about that. Also, there was a doll in that room. I don't know if you could take a photo of the doll before you encounter him, because I was looking all the way around the room and I couldn't see it, so... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go back and save. I didn't get very far, so it's okay. I feel like you have to do this, because the way this game is set up and the way it works, like, I don't feel like having to repeat that over and over again. Which is why I had backtracked last time too. I had backtracked like this last time. At the end of the last video, I went through the tunnel and then I went all the way back and saved. Man, the sound depression in here is absurd. And they put the damn save point so far away. I don't think there is another one on these stairs. If there is a save point, it would say S, and I think there's one on the other side over here. But I would have to go out through that courtyard to do it, and I don't feel like doing that. Oh, God. You know, that's the first time I've ever died with Ruka. That is the first time I've ever died with her. You fucking one-shotted the shit out of me. Cause I only have one mirror stone, you're only allowed to carry one. I think they don't let you carry multiple because then you would be cheesing the shit out of the game. There should be a way for you to carry more than one. I don't understand that. Man, that really sucks. Well, I guess if he kills me again, which he most likely will, we're gonna have to come back here. I should have just used my highest leveled film on him. See, Pierce is full. Slow. Which one was... I think this one's Crush. I'm trying to remember the kanji. No, that one's slow. Where's Crush at? Right here. Crush is this one. This one is slow. This one is Pierce. This one is Crush. But if I use it though, it expels all my power. That was fucking ridiculous. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna fight him. This is gonna be bad. I can't keep dying over and over again. What sucks is we're at the end of the game. This is literally the end. I don't understand how I keep fucking this up. Like, he just grabs you and that's just like it. Because he tries to put like this mask on your face and I was wiggling and hitting all my buttons and nothing was getting him off. He just continues to kill you. I've never seen that before. So I don't know what I did wrong. There should be a button that allows you to evade, but I don't know what it is. Because I hit my shutter button. Because in the other Fatal Frame, specifically 2 and 3, if you hit your shutter button, it would do like a flash, and it would get the ghosts off you. But I hit my shutter button, and it wasn't doing anything. Because when I'm running out of viewfinder mode, and I'm running like this, R2 is to make her run, but when I hit L2 and I bring up my camera, R2 it becomes my shut button. You see. And then R1 is to use the lens power. So the button controls change versus if you're just walking or if you're in viewfinder. So anytime you see when they're in viewfinder mode is this. Man, I don't know how this is gonna work. How am I supposed to fight a fucking one-shot? Huh? Oh, oops. Forgot I needed the mass fragment. Yeah, I forgot you need that mass to be complete in order to save her before she dies. There it is. Can you touch it? Man, I should have did this first and then went back and saved. I forgot, because I'm in a hurry. There's also supposed to be an image you're supposed to get right here. But I think it's only on Nightmare difficulty. The Fatal Frame games do that. Things do change first on what difficulty you're on. It's like a hidden image that you're supposed to get there. I forgot about the fucking mask shard, and I forgot about the fucking thing in the wall. Which means if I die, I'm gonna have to redo them every time, because I'm not gonna make that walk back. I can't force people to watch me walk all the way back, otherwise I would. If I wasn't recording right now, I would have walked all the way back and saved again. That's just how cautious I am as a gamer when I play. To make sure everything is 100% saved, I will save 100 times if I have to. So where's the doll that was going off? When I went that way, I heard her going off really loudly. Where is she? That's why I said I was looking for her. Once you go around that corner, it starts that cutscene, and you could tell when you're close to the doll because it'll make a wind chime sound, and it only does that if you're standing directly in front of them. So I'm thinking she has to be in that shit, those logs on the floor right there. See, now I hear it. Skip this. There we go. How then? What the fuck? I better make sure she's healed completely, because that was fucking stupid. Father. Father. Motherfucker. Father. Got it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Just spin infinitely. Almost looks like my dad. Father! He kind of does almost look like my dad. Oh my god. I feel like you're on my left. Father, what the fuck? Hello? Hello? Huh? Back up any further than this. Yeah! He did almost look like my dad. How funny. Kinda really did. I'm not just saying that. My dad does have hair like that. That's black. And he... Yeah, that's funny. It was like my dad with a mask. Can you imagine that? Oh, I used to be a person like you until I had to fight my ghost father. Oh my god. Well, we did it. Don't know how I fucked it up the first time then. That don't make any sense. I literally hit the exact same button that I hit to push him off, so why didn't it work? Wow. Alright, summary. Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father, seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the lunar eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and 4 other girls, and had Sakuya dance as a vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory, and Sakuya fell into a death-like slumber. Until one day she awoke. Sakuya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken. The deaths of her friends, the mass disappearance of the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsessions of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. Yeah. So the original is chapter 11, Lunar Eclipse. So Ruka returns to the Yomosuke house. Her father tried to complete the mask of the lunar eclipse. He made perfect masks for all 5 Kanade as well to complete the ceremony. The forbidden ritual, the ceremony of passage. However, the ritual ended in failure. The girls lost their memories, and Sakuya became comatose. Yet one day, Sakuya awoke. No, she didn't wake. She didn't need to awaken. The deaths and disappearances of the islanders, of her friends, was this her father's doing? How could she properly end the tragedy for good? How can she fix the mistakes her father made? The day of the lunar eclipse when Sakuya will destroy everything draws near. Yeah. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakuya will bring destruction to all. I mean, I don't know, man. Final phase, Hallowed Realm. As where originally it was called Zero Stage. I don't know why they always change the names of these chapters. The remake, they rechanged. Every single chapter has been completely renamed. There's not one chapter that I think that kept the same name. I don't remember anyway. Since I've been going through this whole game. I'm pretty sure all of them were completely renamed. I don't understand why they would have done that, but they did. Search for traces of your father. Screw that man, he tried to kill me. Let's go get that doll I missed. Yeah, like I said, I had 4 teeth pulled Monday, and I was trying to eat some chocolate and stuff earlier, and now I feel like it's making my teeth hurt. Like the holes, I mean. Father was always in here, making his masks. All I remember is the sound of his hammer. His back facing me. I can't remember his face. What did it look like when he turned to face me? Oh, you know. Where's that dolly? Where are you? There she is. Come on, get around. How do I... Maybe I have to go this way, like this. Yes! The curse has been lifted! Yeah! That's where her father worked. I avoided it. I avoided it. Soya's notes. I did all I could, used all means available, and created a perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it. So why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started. Nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Soetsu, I have brought about the Day of Tranquility. I suppose the least I can do is to witness the end with my own eyes. That is what I deserve. I wasn't done picking stuff up in there, so I hope that this doesn't do something. Uh-oh, she awakened. I thought Sakuya was doomed to wander the void for eternity. But she awoke. Silently and spectacularly, like a flower that opens its petals in the night. Spectacularly. A reawakened Sakuya walked the island. Everyone who saw her blossomed. Even the ones who tried to escape by sea and the ones who hid in the caverns. She will come for me soon. All I can do is go to the place where I spent so many hours making the mask of the lunar eclipse. It's quiet there. That's where we need to go. That doesn't tell me a whole lot, though. What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze blowing from behind the altar. It looks like it can be moved. Move the altar? Do you want to move the altar? Like... yes. Hold on. I wasn't done picking up shit in here. Please don't do this to me. Soya scribblings. The fact that no one has ever seen the Hallowed Realm does not mean that there is no such place. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden from sight, it doesn't cease to exist. You are right. And I believe the original to that is the afterlife definitely exists. However, we have not seen it yet. When the moon is fully eclipsed, will it appear as they say it will? What does that mean? My God, what does that even mean? So the next tome is Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. I need to find it. It's where that broom-looking thingy is. You know what's gonna suck about this? That's not a broom, it's a fucking saw, dude. Look at that whipping! Jesus Christ, her father was a freak. On the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Must belong to Soya. It is said that the art of the House of Yomosuke reached its peak in the time of Soetsu. After the Day of Tranquility, the masks he made were feared, and all of them were burned. Okay. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine in the Shugen Temple. The form of the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse must have originated in that shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved masks, I realized the tranquility reached by Soetsu and appreciate the height of his skill. I have approached that Yeah, I have approached that skill in the long hours spent at the shrine improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds, and I realized what was missing when Dr. Haibara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kunihiko Oso came to watch the Rogatakara. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos I saw it. I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why that long-lost mask appeared in the photo. They say the camera obscura can show the past. Maybe it captured some kind of spiritual remnant of Soetsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the mask of the lunar eclipse, Soetsu's goals, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Soetsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the mask of the lunar eclipse. Her father sounds like a raving madman. And you know what's going to suck about this? Before I go down there, I'm going to have to find a save point. There should be a save point where I'm going, but I don't know if there is. And the nearest one is across the courtyard outside, and I don't know if I want to risk that. So the original said, it is said that of the Yomosuke family mask makers, Soetsu used the most extreme techniques. After the day without suffering, known as the Day of Tranquility, Soetsu's mask ominously disintegrated into ash. The remains were enshrined beneath the current head's room so that the mask could be studied. Okay. The basic form of the mask of the lunar eclipse was probably created in that shrine. Soetsu would sit before the shrine carving the mask, and his high level of skill would bring him into a serene meditative state. Soetsu spent many long hours before the shrine, gradually nearing a polished technique, but it was not yet enough. I was recently shown a photograph of the director who had the mask of the lunar eclipse. Dr. Kunihiko Oso once visited this island to take some photographs of the Kagura dance, and saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Soetsu. This mask of the lunar eclipse that Soetsu made, others would not understand its truth, but I do. I cannot understand why the photograph captured the lost mask of the lunar eclipse. Did that camera obscura capture the past, capture a shadow of Soetsu? Okay. The photo is slightly blurred, but the importance and power of the mask of the lunar eclipse comes through clearly enough. I must overcome this masterpiece, achieve Soetsu's most earnest wish, to complete the mask of the lunar eclipse, because that's what the guy wanted. So, her father wanted to try to rival one of his ancestors, and that was Soetsu as the ancestor. Because he had made the mask first. So I think there was another tome that I had picked up. And I'm going to read what the original says. It was Soya's Note 3. So it's, I've tried all possible means, crafted the perfect mask. It had not shown the slightest flaw. Still, why did she bloom? Why did the ceremony of passage fail? The Utsuwa, the Kanade, like the vessel, the organs. Okay, just as I was beginning to understand the reason, the resonance had begun between them, and no technique or method can help. I, just like Soetsu, gave birth to another day without suffering, known as the Day of Tranquility in the remake. Seeing the end at last with my own eyes, that shall be my reward. Yeah. So we are literally at the end of the game. I'm trying to remember if there is, shit. I'm trying to remember if there was a save point going down to where I am. Because, okay, I'm still glowing blues. There's still something I'm missing. Let me look around. There it is. Damn it, I can't carry anymore though. Is that the only thing it's reacting to? Let's see. Yeah, because I think where we're going, there's no turning back. Once you go, that's it. where I am currently. Yeah, that save point in the Shugen Temple. Damn it. I would have to get out of here and save and walk all that way back and then all the way back again. Oh, God. I'm trying to remember if there was a save point, because this is the end of the game. And if I have to get several ghost circles on the way down to where I'm going, if I remember correctly. And I don't think there is any damn save point. I'm trying to remember if there is. Oh, God. Because this is the end. And I've already been making mistakes. Like my last few videos, I've been sequence breaking stuff and doing stuff wrong. And I don't know if there's a save point that heads down to where I'm going. And in order for me to go back to the previous one, it was like all the way down to the other tunnel where you almost get it, where she tracks you, where Misaki was, where she got sealed. And I'm trying to remember if there was a damn save point that leads down this other way that I'm getting ready to go, because if there isn't, I'm gonna have to go all the way back to save down that other tunnel. I can't remember if there is, because this, like I said, this is the end of the game, and usually at the end it's like a straight run for it. They don't give you any save points. I'm trying to remember if there was. And from the looks of it, I don't think there is. Yeah, because where I'm going is like deep into the caves. And then you wind up having to fight a bunch of shit. So, you know what? Just to be safe, let's go the other way. While I have the time to leave. I don't have to go all the way down to that other way. I can go across the courtyard. Because there's another save point outside. One of my roommates is fucking hitting something outside. They're shaking the whole fucking railing on the stairs outside on my porch. Okay. So... oh, God. Hope I don't get attacked by any ghosts on the way. This area seems pretty neutral, but when you play on higher difficulties, you can get attacked by shit. And I don't want to be fighting ghosts meaninglessly, because I'm kind of like on a dead-end cycle here. Okay. Oh, turn around. Turn around. Because see, where we are here, I can go across this courtyard this way and save here. Otherwise, I would have to go all the way down here. Then go through here to save. So let's just go through this courtyard area, because I don't want to have to go all the way back down through that tunnel. I keep calling these the twin hallways. The reason why I call them the twin hallways is this hallway and this hallway are literally the same. And they confuse me. One is thicker than the other. Like this one here is a little bit thicker. But they're literally twin hallways. They're the exact same. So anytime you hear me say twin hallways, that's what I'm talking about. Keep letting go of my R2 button. I'm holding it down, but... I just want to save because this is literally the end, and once we go past this point, I'm not going to be able to come back if I make fucking mistakes, and I've already been doing that. What sucks though is this is her only walk speed. That's what I had liked more about Fatal Frame 5, is they gave you a fucking full-on run. Like, Yuri, Mew, and Ren could straight up run. As for here, we got like little trot. But I guess this is how you would walk in normal life, I guess. But normal people even, like, you can walk faster than she's trotting. But that's just the way it is. And then she gets tired, that's why she starts breathing like that, and I have to let go and slow down. It doesn't really matter if she gets tired, she doesn't go any slower or any faster, she just breathes and it becomes annoying. The sound oppression in here, Jesus Christ. You can hear it every once in a while, that and it's like really loud. Gotta get a lot of healing items because I made stupid mistakes. So in one of the other videos, I got her a bikini. But it felt weird to walk around with her dressed like that, so I didn't. It does feel weird. To me, it feels like she's fucking too naked. But this is made by the same people, you know, Koei Tecmo. They also make the DOA games. And they are known for their bikinis. That's literally in all of their fucking games. So, that's why that is what it is. I decided to keep her in this dress because it's cute. I did like the black one also, but I decided to keep her in this white one. Kind of reminds me of Wadanohara and the Great Blue Sea, or whatever that game was called. I think the didn't the owner of that game, there was some YouTubers who were playing it, Wadanohara and the Great Blue Sea or something like that. And because I guess the main character at the end of the game, there's like another character in the game that like attacks her, like basically sexually assaults her. And because the game is written like that, the owner or the writer of the game, the creator of it, was actually contacting YouTubers and telling them not to put that videos of that game on the internet. I can't remember if it was I don't think it was Biju Mike. I think it might have been Manly Badass Hero or somebody that I was subscribed to that I was watching who said that they had to cut their playthrough on the game because the owner, the creator, told them not to. Because of what happens in the game. Because the main character gets assaulted. But there are many other games that exist that have to deal with that exact thing, so I don't understand why they would have said that. But I guess maybe they told them as a warning because they didn't want them to get their channels taken down or to get a strike. You can't upload that shit to YouTube. And it's true, you can't. I mean, there are people that upload stuff like that anyway, but I don't upload shit like that on my channel personally. So I can understand why the creator reached out to them and said, hey, don't fucking upload that. I mean, I know it's a fictional character and it's not real, but you know how people are. People are stupid when it comes to stuff like that. It's like, you guys should, instead of worrying about a fucking fictional character being assaulted, yeah, the Eclipse is starting, look at it. You should be worrying about actual real women that happens to. That's my stance on that, and that's all I'll say about it. Like, if you have energy to worry about a fictional character being assaulted, then you can have energy to worry about real women who go through that. Yeah, I think it's just highlighting in here because of... there has to be something I'm missing. No, it was the mirror stone. I can't pick it up, though. Is there something else? Some glowing blue over here. Oh. Reach into its mouth, steal its fucking soul. Don't know why I said it like that. Chisels of various sizes are arranged on the workshop. The surface must have been used for carving masks. Well, of course it was. That's what this whole area was. It was his workshop. So what angle was that? Was he sitting here doing that? Because the angle of her approaching him from behind, it looks like it was from this angle. That's what I didn't understand, where she was calling out to him. And she's like, Adolza, like, what angle was that in here? I don't get it. Alright, well, where we're getting ready to go, we're not going to be able to return from, so we need to make sure that this is the pathway we want to take, and that this is what we want to do. Because there's several ghost images that you need to take on the way down here. Yeah, because once you get to the end of this main tunnel that we're going to be coming to, you have to fight this main guy, who I was originally calling him her father, and he's not her father. Which is kind of dumb, because I kept saying that it was her father. I was even calling him father in one of my other videos. There was like 2 different masked men that I was calling her father, especially the one with the other mask. And it actually wasn't her father. It was actually, it was Yohaibara's father. But because they all have the similar masks, I think that's why I kept saying that it was her father when it fucking wasn't. So at this point in the game, we already know that Choshiro dies. I believe he died. Madoka died. She was killed by Ghost. As for Misaki, it was believed she hugged that doll, and Sakuya, the main boss ghost, hugged her, and then it caused her to blossom. Or it caused her to bloom. And then she, like, collapsed. So I don't know if she's still dead. I don't know if there's a way we can save her. Or not. Yeah, one of my roommates is asking. Yeah, because I had 4 teeth pulled, so I can't really eat too well, so they're trying to ask me what I can eat. I had 2 teeth pulled on my upper left, and then 2 more on my upper right. One of them on the upper left was a wisdom tooth. The other one was one that had decayed and away completely. They had to pull the root through my gum line to pull it out, because the tooth had actually eroded away completely. And then I had 2 other ones that were going bad. One was fine, but because it was the only one I was going to have up there, I had him take it also. Because it had been fixed when I was a teenager, because I'm already 30 years old. So, kind of feels weird to say that, but yeah, I am 30. People probably think that I'm younger than that, but no. I assure you no. I was born in 1993, so people can do their own math if they don't believe me, but I guess it don't really matter anyway. So, Ruka's father, obsessed with his ancestor, Soetsu, he completed the Mask of the Lunar Eclipse, a mask that forces its way deep into the psyche of the wearer. We're going on a psychic trip! Oh, wait, I don't know what I'm doing. I was supposed to look at my dolls. I have 73 out of 79. I'm missing my dolls. No. Well, fudder. Let's try it. Reach down into darkness, make it blink first. Alright, here we go. This is the point of no return. We gotta ensure that she survives this. We have to undo what her father did and atone for his sins in his place. Because we're alive and he's obviously dead, so. You know, when I play games, I draw a connection to the character that I'm playing. I try to put myself in their place. Sakuya. They're all blossoming. It's loud. It hurts my ears. You think you need to catch 2 or 3 images of her? I have to recenter myself because I've been missing ghost images because I'm either too high or too low. So if you see me start walking like that, it's because I'm trying to reset myself. You should all blossom. She's about my height, Ruka's height. She's not much taller than me. Oh. Hope I didn't miss any dolls on the way down here. You would have heard a wind chime sound if I did. Blossoming. Hold on. Look around for a minute. No, there's not even any windows here. Okay. Look at my pixel wood like I'm in Minecraft. That is a fucking tiny candle. Look at the size of that thing. It might be tiny, but it's cute. Don't take that out of context, please. Oh, God. Here we go. Fucking place of no return. Okay. Let's get a good look. There should be something on the wall, so if you see me doing this, I think it's further down. We're gonna just make sure though. Because you can miss stuff in this game if you're not careful. So that's why sometimes I'll walk in a fucking circle like that. Normally if you look directly at it with the camera, it'll show up also if you're missing something. I know this is slow, but I have to do it like this. Where? Okay, there it is. So anytime your filament, which is what that bar on the bottom right is called, when it glows blue, when the filament glows like that, that means there's something nearby that you can pick up. Usually that's what it is too, it's just random shit. I'm missing dolls, man. Where could they be? This is the end of the game and I don't have all of them, so I'm like, oh man, I don't remember this. Oh no, is this the part where I get attacked at? Is it right here? I think it is, because that little cave, that little stalactite or whatever the fuck you want to call it, that's poking through in the center of my lens, she has to crawl under that. And I'm pretty sure you crawl under it after you fight them, not before. Are you there? Oh my god! Come on. Enough. Get over it. Get over it, you piece of shit. Any dollies in here? No. There was a doll in here. Would have made a wind chime sound. Okay, I guess there isn't. There's just enough space to crawl through. Crawl through? Yes. She's so cute. I don't normally say that about other females. Oh, now I'm lost. Oh, now I'm lost. Oh, no. What way was it again? Oh, no. That's a genuine oh, no. Now, hold on. What way was I supposed to go? Shit. Okay, in front of me is a dead end. And then there's a doll. Okay, let's go. This way. Hold on. Oh yeah. The curse has been lifted! Yeah. Okay, let's turn around. Tilt it so she can see it. Ruka, please. It's a note from her father. It's father's. He was here. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they are really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Haibara's take on the matter is that souls are collections of memories. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, then death is nothing but endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying those memories? There are masks that can do this. The mask of the vessel lets herself loose, and the mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Suetsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing memory would leave nothing behind. Suetsu thought that there was more than oblivion left behind after all memory is lost. Reduce a circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there is always a point left behind. The same goes for people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point. The point of origin from which all have come, and the final destination ultimately shared by all. That point is Suetsu's hallowed realm. I am fascinated by this idea. I believe this to be the place we come from at the moment of birth, and the place we pass through at the moment we lose ourselves. You should say at the moment of death, whatever. The hallowed realm is in all of us, so is salvation. Suetsu tried to reach the hallowed realm using the mask of the lunar eclipse. Is this not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura? No, the true purpose of the rite of descent? Suetsu stumbled on the road to salvation, but I, Soya Yomosuke, will forge the true mask of the lunar eclipse. And you didn't succeed, did you? Let's read what the original says. The Rogetsu Kagura is a dance that comforts the dead. But what is the extent of the pain of the souls of the deceased? Dr. Haibara said that the soul is a mass of memory. There is no way to destroy a soul. After death, the eternal memory remains, and there is only one unending pain, suffering and loneliness. But what it... can't read. But would it be a good thing to lose all memory? But would it be a good thing to lose all memory? The Utsuwa, the vessel, the Utsuwa's mask eliminates even her face, and the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Suetsu completely erases all memories. Is it possible to make a memory-breaking mask? But if memories are completely erased, do the souls disappear into pure nothingness? Got a point there. After all, the memories of a soul are lost. Suetsu assumed that there are some that remain. If a circle is made extremely small, it becomes a point. No matter how small it is made, that point remains. It is not gone. The same is true of the human soul. I believe that, actually. Like, after death, you're not truly dead. Your soul is just freed and you go somewhere else. But I'm not going to get into that because there's other people that think that that's all bullshit. So, each circle is different, but they invariably become points when made smaller. It is the primordial place everyone passes through, and everyone shares the arrival at this end point. This point is certainly at the afterlife recorded by Suetsu. I was fascinated by this idea. Could it be that the moment we are born is the moment we can no longer visit that place? Everyone exists in the afterlife, the place where salvation can be found. Suetsu probably tried to reach the afterlife with the mask of the lunar eclipse.